Hello everyone, welcome back. Something slightly different again for you today. Now, we all like 50p's, don't we? Yes, Les. We all like a bit of silver. Yes, Les. And many of us, nerds, like a bit of Star Wars. Now, what have these three things got in common? Simples. Silver 50p's for Star Wars. There's a set of four of these at the moment. Um, they're the character sets. So the first set was 3PO and R2D2. The second was Vader and Palpatine. The third, Luke and Leia. And the fourth, came out recently, was Han and Chewie. Now, each of the coins themselves, the packaging, it differs based on obviously which character. But inside, you get a little box, quite a nice box actually, quite a sturdy box, come to that. Take the box lid off, and there is your 50p encapsulated in a capsule, thus the word capsulated. There we go. Fold down the flap, nice thick chunk of perspex. And inside the box, again, for each coin, you get the certificate, the card from the Royal Mint showing you what the number is for that particular coin. Now, this was a limited edition of 12,500. And as it says on the front, it's silver on a very, very light coloured background, which makes it very difficult to read. So it's R2 and 3PO, 2023 UK 50p silver proof colour coin. And on the inside, gives you the specs. So it tells you, again, in silver on a light background, making it very difficult to read. It's 925 silver, so 92.5%, 8 gram in weight, 27.3 diameter, so your standard sizes and weights and so on for a 50p. Martin Jennings, as usual, is the actual designer, and Lucasfilm are obviously the designers for the rear, copyright issues otherwise. And this one just says proof. Maximum coin mintage 12,510, limited edition presentation 12,500. So there's obviously 10 out there somewhere doing other things. And just a little bit about the Royal Mint. The card itself, you also get a little booklet, and it's very, very neat. And as a Star Wars nerd, geek, fan, whatever, put it this way, I was old enough, just about to go on my own to the local flea pit in 1978 when it opened up on this side of the pond, even though the film came out a year earlier. Each of these cards have got a little bit to do with the characters each coin is portraying. So there's a little bit about the history of the two, some more pickies, some more information. There's quite a bit in here actually. It's very, very interesting to read through. I mean, if you're quick enough, you can pause the video to have a closer look. And in the back, here we go, they give you a did you know as well, which is very, very handy to have. And obviously the Disney logo, because they've got ownership of it all now, unfortunately. So that's the actual cards, that's the inlays. The coin, as you can see, it's encased in some very thick perspex. 4 magnets. Take those off. I can push up from behind. There's the colour on the coin. Got the hollow markings on the back for security. And there's Martin Jennings' profile of the King. Very nice. I've got these as normal, brilliant uncirculated as well. But I thought to myself, I've been a Star Wars fan for, dare I say, way too long. I thought, you know what, I've never really treated myself to anything Star Warsy. I don't even own one of those expensive lightsabers you can get from the various sets. So I thought I'd have some of these. So that's the 3PO and R2. Make some room. Vader and Palpatine. Again, comes with the little card and the card to confirm the issue. And this one's 10,104. Just got to find a bit of shelf space now to show some of these off. And the Luke and Leia, which was the third one that came out. Again, it's the same picture, obviously, as the front of the box. So you know what you're going to be getting. You just don't realise how nice the coin actually is. Now, I've said it before in other videos, I am not a big fan of painted coins. I think they're garish. They're just produced to make more money for the mint. But I weakened. Like I say, Star Wars fan, lifelong Star Wars fan, had to do it. And this particular one is only 948 of 12,500. So I was well chuffed when I got a very, very low number. And the final one, Han and Chewie, that came out very recently. So we've been waiting for the last lot to come out and get released. So this one can be sent out as well. So you can see the King through the back. It's nicely protected, so should you be an absolute klutz and drop the thing on the floor, for one thing, it's probably going to leave a dent in the floor, but it might even bounce. And again, you get your card with all your information about the characters, a bit about the changeover for Chewie himself from Peter Mayhew before he died. And there's a little bit about did you know, basically, like all the others, they've all got this sort of thing in the back. So the bit I didn't actually know was this bit at the top. Now I knew it was based on a dog that he'd seen, but I didn't realise at the time it was an Alaskan Malamute. So there you go. Even old me has learned something new. There you go. And this one is number 8681. So at the moment, that is my... What am I doing? Got the lid on. Fool. At the moment, this is the 4 in silver that I've got. A new set has since started to be released, and that's based around the vehicles. We've had the Millennium Falcon, and very, very recently we've had the TIE Fighter. So much so, there's my TIE Fighter coin that I got come through only a day or 3 ago. So usual sort of packaging you get from Westminster Collection is who I get these coins from. At the end of it, all 4 of those new coins will be done in the same way. They're already being released, so you can buy them one at a time. But if you put a request in and order in now, you can get them all for the same value, but I think it's the price of one lot of postage, or even, I think I read at one point, no postage. So I'm looking forward to saving up some pennies to get the next lot, because each of these, although it's a 50p, it's silver, it's painted, it's limited edition, therefore collectible. They're not really that cheap, but they're the same price as all the other ones that have been releasing recently, like the dinosaurs and even the Harry Potters. So if you got change of just over 70 quid, that's how much one of these sets you back. It's a bit of a hit to the wallets when you do it, but when you get them and you open them up and go through them, you get that little warm feeling inside, that little buzz. So much so, I actually sat down the other day and watched Empire Strikes Back for about the umpteenth time. So there you have it. That is it for now. Even Baby Yoda is quite happy, although he looks happy, never does. So I'll be back in a few days with another video, but until then, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're a Star Wars fan, keep following, because hopefully I'll get some more in the near future. And I'll see you all again soon. Cheers all.